Are we live now?
1 second, we're preparing almost. Yeah, I think we are, we're live now.
Okay, I'm going to call the July 16th Economic Development Committee meeting to order at 7:07. I'm going to have Julie read the governor's speech thing for me because I don't have the agenda with me, and then we'll get going.
All right. Pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12th, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, General Law, Chapter 38, Section 18, and the Governor's March 15th, 2020 order imposing strict limitations on the number of people that may get together in one place, this meeting of the Economic Development Committee will be conducted via remote participation to the greatest extent possible. Specific information, the general guidelines for remote participation by members of the public and or parties with a right and or requirement to attend this meeting can be found on the Town of Southborough's website at www.southborough.town. For this meeting, members of the public who wish to watch or participate in the meeting may do so in the following manner: finding the meeting at www.southboroughtown.com/remote meetings. No in-person attendance of members will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings in real time via technological means. In the event that we're unable to do so, despite best efforts, we will post on Southborough's website an audio or video recording, transcript, or other comprehensive record of proceedings as soon as possible after the meeting.
Wonderful. Okay, so calling the meeting to order at 7:07. I'm going to do a roll call just so everybody's here. John Wood here. I'm going to go with how it shows on my screen. Mr. Anderson.
Rob Anderson here.
Ms. Conley.
Julie Connolly.
Michael Moorhead.
Michael Moorhead here.
Chris Robbins.
Chris Robbins here.
And that is it for everybody here. So what's first on the agenda?
So first,
sorry.
Go ahead. Vice Chair report. That's you, John.
Okay. Real quick. So I attended the planning board meeting the other night to ask about extending the EDC to include a planning board member. Most of them said they didn't have the bandwidth or the time to do it right now. The chairman said, he didn't really think it was a good idea for anybody from the planning board to be on other committees because it would other committees may want to be on. Jesse Stein opined that he thought it was a good idea, and then Marnie Houlihan said that if there was something important that we needed them to get on, that to let her know and she'd come. And so I'm going to keep a spot on their agenda just to give them reports. And I'm going to let them know when we have anything important coming up that it would be great if somebody from planning could be there, either the town planner, assistant town planner, or somebody from planning. So it wasn't all bad. It was pretty good. They were helpful. And that is that. Now I just want to turn it over to Marika real quick to just tell you how awesome she is. Marika?
Yay!
Yay! Well, I'll talk about that later, I think, when we have new business.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
I'm just excited. Sorry.
Yes,
So next on the
I'm
agenda?
excited too. Because next on the agenda would be the Village Mixed Use District zoning article. Status is basically the same as, I guess, because it wasn't discussed at the planning board meeting. We haven't made any changes since we last spoke to Adam Costa. And we send the version to ShopC as well to see if they would want to have any input, especially regarding the affordable housing, since they've just finished their new housing production plan. So I'd send it out to Dorian Jasinski, but I personally haven't heard back from her. And so the next step, I guess, for us would be, after discussion with Adam Costa, is to, I guess, vote on hiring a consultant, a planning professional, to review the Village Mixed Use District Overlay zoning article and help us specifically with the performance standards.
So I would need a motion from somebody to put out for bid a professional planner. Is that what you need, Marika?
Yes, yes.
Do I have a motion to send out an RFP for a planner?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Yep.
Second.
All right, it's been any discussion? Okay, no discussion. All in favor, I'm gonna have to do a roll call vote same way before. Mr. Anderson,
Yes.
state your name and say yes,
Oh,
please.
Rob Anderson, yes. Yep.
Sorry, I just want to make sure we do it right. Ms. Conley,
Julie Connolly, yes.
Mr. Moorhead,
Michael Moorhead, yes.
Mr. Robbins,
Chris Robbins, yes.
and John Wood, aye. So it passes unanimously.
I just want to add, maybe in view of this, but we could put this on the new business as well. Could we maybe set up an EDC meeting like week of July, what is it, 27th, to see where we are at that point, which is kind of like a week from now. Don't know
Yes.
if anyone is, on vacation or not, but maybe have that in mind.
I think at this point, due to time, let me ask you this. Should we have a standing meeting every week just in case we need a 5-minute meeting to vote on anything? Would that be amenable to everybody? Because if it's just a 5-minute meeting to vote and then send it off, or even a 10-minute, I think maybe we should post it every week. And then if we don't have a quorum, it's not a problem. I can just, say meeting was canceled due to no quorum.
Okay, but
So,
I'm okay with that. I mean, for now, I think maybe, because it depends like how much work is being done in between, but so I think we can start with maybe that week of 27th. And
sounds
take
good
it
to me.
from there.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the idea of, because time is of the essence right now, giving us the flexibility. If I might just say, Thursday nights tend to be open for me, more so than Monday, which sometimes has planning board, and Wednesday, which has conservation in Billerica. So Thursdays would be my preference if we were to set this up going forward.
Mine as well.
It sounds good to me. This is Chris.
One more person, we have a quorum on Thursdays.
I can do it.
It's fine.
Perfect.
Right.
They should be real quick at this point for the rest until we get going. They should be real quick updates, and just in case we need votes. I want to just make sure we do everything by the book. Every I is dotted, every T is crossed, and we vote on everything we need to, because, we're making headway. I want to just keep it that way, and I want it to be as open and transparent as possible, so no one can say we did anything shady. I just think it's smart, personally.
It's been approved.
All right. So I'll send out a schedule for meetings on Thursdays.
Yeah, I mean, even if we do every other Thursday or one, again, if we have them set up with the clerk and already booked, we can always cancel them if we don't need them. We can say, oh, we don't need that meeting this week. Or, post it on Monday. Hey, I don't think I have any update, or I have nothing to vote on this week. And then we can always cancel it. I'd
Yeah.
rather have the meeting approved. I mean, on the website, and instead of like having to have a meeting and not having time to get it posted.
Understood. All right.
Just-
Next item on the agenda is approval of minutes. I only sent you the May 29th minutes because I didn't do the June 12th minutes yet. I got distracted with other stuff. So if we can approve just the May 29th minutes for today.
I make I need a motion for somebody to approve, for us to approve the May 29th minutes as written.
I'm so moved. Chris here, Chris Robbins.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion?
I'm just looking at them real quick, sorry.
While we're
Okay.
talking about minutes right now, does anybody know anybody that may be interested in taking our minutes for us? To hire somebody. in the interim until we can find somebody from the senior work-off. With the senior center being closed, we really don't have anybody that's interested right now from the senior center or doing the senior work-off. So we can find somebody, we pay like $25 an hour or so, 25 bucks an hour. Not a bad little gig with a minimum of an hour, moving forward. So if anybody knows anybody, have them let us know, please.
Well, on the workup, if I understand it, Vanessa would have a list of possibilities, I think. of people.
But they can't be town employees because it messes with overtime and
No,
holiday.
no, they're not town employees. They're.
But the senior work-off, I've looked into it and there's nobody available right now that's
Oh,
applied for it
okay.
because they haven't done anything with that yet, unfortunately. I talked to Pamela Francis a couple of times and she didn't have anybody interested in it as of yet.
I
So
have the person who actually put together the customer guidebook for permitting was paid on a senior work-off. He might be willing to do this with us. He did
if
such
you
a
want to give,
fabulous.
if you want to contact him and ask him, Chris, that would be great.
Okay, I'll do that.
Because I don't think it's in the best interest to use Marika's time for this personally, to do the
Okay.
minute. Especially when she's been doing so much and busy. So is everybody okay with the minutes? Any more discussion on Julia? I saw you were just
No,
want
no
to take a look at
discussion.
them.
Yeah,
All right, so I'm gonna do a roll call vote the same way. Mr. Anderson,
Rob Anderson, yes.
Ms. Conley,
Julie Connolly, yes.
Mr. Moorhead,
Michael Moorhead, yes.
Mr. Robbins,
Chris Robbins, yes.
and myself, John Wood, yes. So the minutes are accepted unanimously. Next on the agenda?
Next is unfinished business. So now I can announce the good news is that Southborough was awarded $204,000 in grants for micro enterprises. So we were successful in our joint application with the Community Development Block Grant. We're still working out details about how small businesses can apply. It's going to be an online application. But of course, this is excellent news, and businesses will be eligible for up to $10,000 to be used for working capital for their operations.
So for the smaller business, when we reach out to them, should we have them send an email to you asking for information? Or
Yeah, so I wrote a little press release that I plan to send out. I also send it to you, John, just to have a look over. And then I've noted down my details. So if anyone thinks they want to apply for this or they're eligible, they should reach out to me and I can give them more information. Because right now the website to apply is not up yet, so there's still new information coming out. But at least I'll have them on my list, and I can stay in touch with them.
Help me out. Is this grant for Southborough, or is this a statewide grant?
So this was a grant that was we applied together with 22 other communities. We made a joint application. So jointly, we were awarded $4.5 million for micro enterprises, of which Southborough will receive 204 Southborough small businesses. So these are really small businesses of like 5 employees or less, and they would be. It's not a loan; it's just a grant that they can apply for, which can be utilized for for their working capital.
And this is, to me, Chris, these are the businesses that need it the most. The small companies, the mom and pop shops, the landscapers, the painters, the tradesmen that took a beating because nobody's letting them in their house. This is huge, Marika. Great job. Thank you.
Bravo. Big deal.
Yeah, this is huge.
Big news.
So where are you putting your press release out? Are you going to send it to the blog?
I want to put it on the website, on the Facebook. I'll send it to my Southborough. I'll ask Vanessa to tweet it out, and I plan to send it to Board of Selectmen, I think.
Can we put on the Community Advocate?
Oh, yeah. Big news.
I think it should be out wherever. This is a big deal. This could help. I mean, if they get up to $10,000.
Yes, up to $10,000.
And Metro
So this
West
could help
Daily
out
News?
20 businesses in town.
Yeah, depending
That's
like
huge.
how we are going to, allocate it though. Yeah, even more maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a
I'm just now
milestone.
trying to find, now I need to just find those businesses and make them aware that this is available. So
If you
any
post
one
this
of
good
you-
enough, they'll find
Sorry?
you. We
yes, I hope
advertise
so.
this good, they're gonna find you, I hope.
So,
Congratulations, Marika.
thank you.
It's awesome. Best news I've had all day.
I know, I've had
And
a
I've had a
great
pretty
day
good
today.
day.
Yeah.
I had a pretty good day myself, and that made my day. That made it perfect.
Are you serving dinner tonight?
So that's it. That's what else? Anything else for unfinished business? I don't have anything else.
Do we
Judy
have
Barrett?
anybody in the public? Do we have any attendees, Marika?
We have Sam Stivers. Let me see. Let me see if I have.
I just want to make sure that we have public comment if anybody's out there that wants to say anything.
Yeah.
But Claire's raising her hand.
Okay. Let me
That,
allow.
so-
Thank you.
Yes. There's Claire.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Claire.
This is really, this grant money is just such a boost for the EDC. It needs to be marketed as much as possible. Marika had dug up this, I can't remember how it all happened, but I can think of a couple businesses who will benefit from this. And the interesting thing that I would just like to comment on, I happen to know of another town who did not apply for this. And his business, which is a physical therapy business, it's my physical therapist. His town did not apply for the money, and he would have been a perfect business to get it. And these small businesses, it is specifically for micro enterprises. So
Absolutely.
exactly, so this is just such a win for everybody, for the EDC and for Marika going forward with this.
And for
I
the
agree.
town, and for the town.
And for the town. Yeah.
And for the town and the small, this
Exactly,
is,
yeah.
this is why we have an EDC.
Exactly.
Things like
Well,
this.
but John, you're right. And that's exactly what I'm trying to get at, is for all the people who are poo-pooing things with the EDC, this is a great win.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Claire.
No, thank you, Marika. I'm like so proud of you on this one. I've said it all day, but I mean it. This is
Thank
huge.
you. Thanks.
So,
Applause.
yeah. Any other public comment? Anybody have anything to say? Any other hands up? I just see Claire. Put your hand down, Claire.
Do we want to talk about Judy Barrett?
Sorry?
No.
No, okay. Not yet.
So yeah, we like I said, we voted to send it out and stuff. So that's it for now.
Okay,
But
fine.
so is there any other comment?
No,
Any public comment? Nope.
Next
So I guess
item is new business. Anything for new business?
Not yet.
No.
Not here.
All right.
So I guess that's it, right?
then. Yeah, that's it.
Great. I got another 2-hour ride home. I can actually start driving again.
Great.
So I guess the big thing is, do I have a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Okay, roll call in favor. Mr. Anderson,
Aye, yes.
Ms. Conley,
Yes, Julie Connolly.
Mr. Moorhead,
Good morning, yes.
Mr. Robbins,
Yes, Chris Robbins.
and myself, John Wood. The motion to adjourn passes unanimously. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks.
And again, Marika, great job. Great
Thank you.
job.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's huge. That's a big win. $200,000. That's a good chunk of change. So far, this has been a good year. We got $250,000 in grants.
Woohoo. Yeah.
That's hey, good start.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
now this year we only got 204, so it's fiscal year 21 now.
Yeah.
So Hey, you know what? We're only, 16 days into fiscal year 21? Nice,
Yeah.
that's a good start. 200K, I'll take it. Anyway, have a wonderful
right.
night, everybody.
Okay.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye, everyone.
Drive safe.
Aye.